the spot like she own it. Looking like the world is your runway. She can set it off like a gunplay. Oh my, yeah. Talk of the city with the body. Always getting praised like it's Sunday.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I am Divasi Messi, and if this is your first time stopping on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing this 4x4 coily Afro wig from Alipearl. And I'm just going to be showing you everything that comes in the drawstring bag, because it comes with just the drawstring bag. So I'm showing you everything that I got inside it, and obviously the wig. So this wig is like a two-tone gold and brown kind of colored wig. All right, it's coily, it's a 4x4 closure. Like I said, this is how the inside is constructed. I'm just going to go ahead to show you everything about this wig. I actually really like this wig because it's actually very different from everything I've tried. I've never really tried a wig like this before. Okay, so I was really kind of excited to see how it's going to turn out. So I'm just going to go ahead to kind of put on my wig cap. I'm putting on my wig cap. Then I'm just going to go ahead and put on the wig. But first of all, before putting on the wig, I'm going to go ahead with my foundation and my lace. I know people kind of drag me for this, but I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. But if you want to go ahead with a lace tint, I mean, why not? If you want to go ahead with foundation and powder, I mean, why not? Whatever works for you, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and fit that on my head. Then I'm going to go ahead to cut off the excess lace. I'm just trying to see how the wig fits and see where I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead to cut off the excess lace that we have. I'm doing this before I go ahead to glue it because I'm going to be wearing this wig in two styles. All right, I'm going to wear it first of all as a fringe wig, the way it comes, and then I'm also going to go ahead to style it in a side part laid down. All right, you're going to see how I'm going to style it, but that's the way I intend to style it. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead to cut off the excess lace. That's what I'm doing now. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy the process as I work, and then whenever I have something important to say, then I'll come back on screen and let you guys know. Right, now we're done cutting our lace, and this is what the wig is looking like. So I'm going to go ahead to take a Afro comb. As we know, there are different tools for different hair, right? So I'm going to be using the Afro comb for this. I just want to go ahead to kind of what's it called, create volume. There's a word for it, it's not coming right now, but I just want to go ahead to do that, kind of buff the hair out, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to go ahead with the Afro comb by my hand. You don't want to go and use any other tools apart from your hand or your Afro comb, and actually your hand alone will do it. And you can literally see the difference between the two sides and how just doing that alone has actually just made the wig a bit fuller and a bit nicer. So whatever works for you, whatever volume you're trying to create, you just want to use your hands or the Afro comb and just keeps going on. And just keep going on, right? So I'm going to go ahead to do the same thing for the other side, and voila, that's just it. It's a very easy wear and go wig. All right, you just go ahead to wear it. So now I'm cutting off the excess fringe in front, but the thing is that I didn't want to go ahead to cut it too much. I don't want to go ahead to manipulate it because I know I'm going to be styling it a different way. So I mean, you go ahead to cut it how long or how short you want it to be, but I still think it looks good regardless, even though I didn't go ahead to cut off much of the length. All right, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead with a bit of oil. Right, I'm not showing that yet, but I'm going to go ahead with a bit of oil and just apply that on the hair to kind of just, make it a bit shiny. Not too much oil, just a little bit will go a long way, a little bit. And baby, this is the first look. This is what we're having. Very easy, very super easy to style, right? You just have to, it's literally a wear and go wig. You just have to do some buffing here and there and you're good to go. It looks so good. I really think it looks so good, and it's so different from everything I've tried, which is why I like it so much. So lovelies, that was style one. All right, so I'm just taking you guys through my thought process. So now I'm thinking I want to install this wig. I want to like lay it properly and just see what it will give. I actually want to style it different. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what side will work better, be it the middle or the other side. So I decided to go with a side part, and I'm just going to go ahead to install this wig the way I would normally install a wig. So basically I'm going to go ahead with a alcohol and cotton pad and just kind of clean the area I'm going to be working on, make sure there's no grease, there's no dirt, so that the wig can lay properly. Then I'm going to go ahead with my Ebin Wonder Lace spray, the one I use, the extreme hold. Then I'm just going to go ahead and spray that. I'm going to go ahead to do 3 layers of that. I didn't show the third layer on screen, but I went ahead to do 3 layers of the Ebin Wonder Lace spray, and that's just because I wanted it to hold well. So 3 layers, you can use 3 layers or 4 layers depending on what you want to go for. So I'm just going to use the cotton pad to kind of clean any excess dripping Ebin Wonder Lace spray. Then I'm going to go ahead to blow dry it before I apply my second and third layer. So I'm going ahead to part a side part to just kind of define the part a bit more. I didn't want to pluck this hair. I didn't want to go in and do much plucking because I still want to wear it as a fringe. All right, so I didn't want to go ahead to pluck. That's why the pattern is not like defined, but I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I'm able to lay it down. So I went in with a bit of mousse just so it kind of slipped down and it's able to stay as a side part, you get, because I don't want to pluck it. So I'm just going to go ahead and take off the melt band, and this is what it's giving. So I'm going to go ahead with a bit of foundation and then just kind of melt that and blend it into my skin. Nothing much. I'm not doing too much to this week. I just want to style it a different way. I'm not going to manipulate it too much. I'm just trying to give it a different styling, like I said. So I'm going to go ahead with my Afro comb and just kind of, mold that in place. And one thing I'll say about this hair, it's Afro, but then again it's soft and it's very moldable. I don't know how to explain it, but it's definitely an Afro, but it's not like kinky. Like, it's very soft and like it doesn't itch. Okay, it doesn't itch. It's like you're wearing, it's just really soft, and I love the coil pattern. I just want to throw that out there. So this is what it's giving like once we're done styling it, and I really love it this way. I really love it this style. I don't know, let me know what you think below. Do you prefer it being fringe? Do you prefer it like when it's laid down? Let me know if you prefer number 1 or number 2, because I actually love number 2. I love how it's giving. It's just giving this very classy, I don't know how to explain it, but it's giving what it should give, and I look like a pretty girl. Okay, it's giving everything it's meant to give, and I love it. So I just decided to kind of see how full I can go with the hair, like how full, because some people would love it to be very voluminous. So I decided to kind of use the Afro comb to just kind of tweeze it more and see where we will land, and it looked a bit fuller. Let me know which one you like. I really love this hair. For me to play around with hair like this, you just know I love the hair. If I'm still playing around with it and trying to just see how it goes, I really love it. But this is the final look, guys. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and let me know everything down below. All right, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video, lovelies. And if you watch the end of this video, you already know you're the what? You already know you're the real MVP. Thank you so much, my loves, and I'll see you in my next week video. Love you. Mwah.